Welcome to another week in our Multimedia Design and Development class. It's great to be back with you this week. So it is the 29th. It's actually Leap Day. Kind of crazy. And it got colder on Leap Day, so that's not good. But anyway, here we are. We're working on our website. We're working on HTML during this next unit and learning more about it. So this week you're going to talk about the website you plan to submit for your website project. Now it's not a elaborate website project, it's more of a simple website in this class. You're learning the basics of HTML and how to create those things. I actually go into more depth on website design and development for my summer class, ELRN 530 /530 actually, which is just about website design and development the entire class. So this class though, you're going to post about that in the discussion board, the website project that you plan to create. Now I'm going to work out maybe some alternative assignments with some of you so you can post it anyway instead about your alternative assignments if we can work those out, because some of you students in this class have some pretty good HTML knowledge already, so I'm thinking creating a website might not be very useful for you. So that's Bailey and Chad, who have already an extensive knowledge of HTML from your experiences prior to this class. But for Leanne and Kristen, well, it might be a good opportunity for you to do this website project and to complete it. So post about that in the discussion board, and then you're going to be learning about HTML as well and how to get to the point where you can create this website. And so there's some great resources for learning that. There's an HTML cheat sheet that comes from my other class, and then also this presentation, a couple of presentations about HTML tags and making a web page and some of those things. So it's good to watch those videos and then go ahead and follow along as you develop your own website as part of this assignment. And that website will be due the week after spring break. We have spring break coming up next week, so a little bit of a breather time for this class, although this class isn't super difficult as far as these things go. It gets a little bit more busy as we get along with audio production and video project management and production and so forth. So, but now it's websites, it's HTML, and one thing that I want you to know about too is that you can find HTML almost anywhere, though it's the language of the web, and so you can find it in many different places. If you've ever thought about creating, or if you already have created like a Weebly website, you'll find that you might have to do some HTML editing on that site itself. So let me log into my Weebly site here. And I have this site that I have created called Platypus Wagon. It's just a test site. But if you notice all these elements, you can drag and drop them nice and easily, and that's part of web development. They've made it really easy on a site like Weebly to do this kind of a thing. If I want to add a gallery or a title, I can just drag it in here and click here to edit. But the truth is, I have never been able to create a website that I haven't had to actually edit the HTML for. There's always something kind of messed up, and I have to be able to edit the actual HTML and make it work. And so you can find the code and edit it in Weebly as well. So if you go to the theme button and you actually choose edit HTML CSS down here, you can actually edit the actual HTML of the site and also the CSS formatting for the site. Let's get down to where the HTML is here. So there's this whole CSS editor that you can change, and that's how the look and feel of the site goes, which is very long. And then you can also go to the pages for HTML headers, such as this landing page here. Let's hope it goes up, or the splash page here, or a short header page. And if you notice here, they have a bunch of CSS divs, and this is the HTML for the pages. So you'll find it here. You'll also find it in places, HTML editors in places where you might be filling out forms online or working with different documents. And so having a basic knowledge of HTML is very important for you to be able to work on the web, especially if you want things to look how you want them to look in a nice way rather than just willy-nilly however they make them look. So anyway, it's found everywhere on the web, and any website that you can go to, if you pull up a website, let me just pull up, let's see, what's a good one here. This is my book website. You pull up a site online, you're just looking at it. There's actually tools in most browsers that will allow you to actually view the HTML. This one has developer tools. And so I can actually view the HTML of this page. Even though maybe you didn't create that page, you can still view how it's structured in HTML as well. So that's another kind of neat tool. In most web browsers you can find a view source or a view, yeah, here's the view page source button. And that's what the page source looks like for that page. It's quite a bit of code for just this small amount of page, but that's where it is. So anyway, that's the information. You'll find HTML almost anywhere on the web. And have a great week learning about HTML and also preparing to complete your website, simple website project.